What's up everybody, it's Joe at Swing This. I'm going to show two awesome ways to make good coffee at your gym, which I have to do all the time. So anyway, the first one is using the Minipresso, and that's basically a small hand-powered espresso maker, and the other one, which a lot of people have known, is the Aeropress, which we've had at our gym making coffee for at least 6 years. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm going to start off and show you the simplicity of the Aeropress. There's a couple different ways to do it, but first you got to start with good coffee. I mean, that's a major thing. You can either hand grind it or use a grinder. But there's a couple different ways to use this. So I like to use the inverted way, where I'm filling it upside down. So I put the plunger in from just like normal and put it on the top. Then I just flip it, okay? I'm gonna flip it like this. So then I'm gonna fill my coffee into it like this. So when I make Aeropress, I usually end up making not too much, but kind of americanos with it. So then I've got my coffee in there, okay? And then you need a electric kettle. It's super fast. My water's already preheated, and I'm just gonna warm it up. Starting to go. It's not, I don't have the thermometer, but you can get it wherever you want. So then I pour it in there a little bit. Let it bloom for 30 seconds or so. It's amazing. Then I'm going to fill that to where I want. Alright, so keep that over there. So now with the Aeropress, you're going to take a filter. You can get reusable filters. You're going to put that in the basket down here. I'm going to wet it a tiny bit. Alright. So then it's going to stay there where you want it. What I'm going to do is put it on top here. Screw that on. Alright. So then I can let that brew. Smells real good. So it's kind of like making a French press, just reverse. So it depends on how long you like it. Usually French press is like 3 or 4 minutes or so. What I'm going to do on this one is going to set it here. And I'm going to prepare one of the Minipresso's little baskets. So here's where you put the coffee for the Minipresso. I'm going to fill that. The Minipresso is real fun. So once I have my coffee, so I'll put it in there, and you just want to do a light little, like a light tamp, and then you get it around off the edge of there. So now, then what it does is it fits in right there, and then you take the other part and you screw, oops, forgot that was in there. There you go. Take the other part and screw that on there. Then you have two different ones. I got the extra taller water reservoir, and I already put extra coffee shots ready in there. So I'll move those here. So now, here's the two different sizes of this will make 2 shots, this will make 1. So I'm gonna warm this one up. So I'm gonna use this one, fill it up, get hot water in there, put that on there, and that's ready. Now I'm gonna move on to my Aeropress, put that on the edge of the cup, and slowly push down. So it's just using pressure. And you can go as fast or as slow as you want for the extraction. Like I said, I love the Aeropress. And there you go. So then, all your coffee gets compressed down into that. And that's really easy. Clean up. You just take that and then your coffee in the basket, and you just pop out the puck of this pressed coffee. Here we go. Yep, that tastes good. We'll move that out of the way. All right, so now we're on to the Aeropress. I'm sorry, to the Minipresso. That out of the way. And all I'm gonna do is pop that button out. Go right here. I like to use this way, but I'll show you a little closer. All right, so you're gonna create pressure. 5 or 6. And then it starts. So I like to let it kind of bloom in there a little bit. So let it soak it up in the first pass, and then I just pump slowly every couple seconds. It seems to work the best for what I'm doing, or my taste. So I'm gonna turn it to the way that I normally do it. It's kind of like that, and then it's just a little easier. It's not a lot of pressure that you have to put into it. So if I want to make 2, what I usually do is about 15 pumps, and there it is. That's awesome. And I take the top off, take that out. There's the used, and I find another that I've already made. Is that one, and just pop it back in. Wipe around the edge. Oh, where I'm at there. Here we go. Take that top, turn it back on, just pop that back out, and I can go over here and just start over again. So now I'm in the second. Like I said, this is an awesome way to make 2 great ways to make just really good coffee, fairly quick, fairly indestructible at a gym or a place or camping or something like that. I just tend to always be in our gym or our stress management center. And both of these are less than 50 bucks. I think this one's less than 50 bucks, and the Aeropress is definitely less than 50 bucks. And this thing's been dropped everywhere. Literally, it's been dropped. I think this would last a little bit. There's less operational parts in this one, but this has been super, super sturdy. And I've used it since before Christmas, so I've used it for almost 3 weeks every day, multiple times. It's pretty awesome. So anyway, there's some tips to make some awesome coffee at your gym. You can always do some pour overs or something like that, but glassware in a gym is, you know, frowned upon. All right, you guys, have a great day. See ya.